The impact of music resonates universally, touching the depths of every soul that consumes it. But though the influence of music extends to all, only a select few possess the artistry to convey its enchantment.
From I was 5 years old, I have been around music. And the instruments that I can play are guitar, drums, any variety, the recorder, the flute, the steel pan, which is my main instrument, and I'm learning to play the sax, the clarinet, the bass guitar, and yeah, that's basically about it.
16-year-old Aiden Aranda is a talented musician who realized early on that he had a special bond with music. He kicked off his musical journey at the age of 5 with a steel pan and has since taught himself to play several other instruments. Like many musicians, he believes that music originates from the rhythm of his heart.
That boop boop song, yes. So basically, music is attached to, well, the heart is attached to music in a very passionate way because it depends on how a person feels. The genre of music they listen to, it depends on like their emotional status.
The heartbeat and music share an innate connection, a rhythmic symphony that taps into the pulse of our emotions. In Aranda's case, the heart's connection to music is much more personal. His mother, Indira Bartley, would know.
I took him to the pediatrician, and what happened, the doctor looked at me and said, Miss Bartley, he said, what kind of medication is your baby on? I said, medication for what, doc? He said, don't you know that your baby have a hole in his heart?
The medical prognosis for someone born with a congenital heart defect is typically bleak. But Aiden, with the support of his family, medical professionals, and the Gift of Life Foundation, underwent 2 surgeries and an open heart procedure to beat the odds at the age of 2.
It was 2 days after his 2nd birthday. He had his first open heart surgery for 8 hours. The doctor, he came up a couple days after. The doctor came and he looked at me and he said, Miss Bartley, he said, we need to call the priest. And I asked him, call the priest for what? He said, the surgery did not help the baby. He said, we need to pray for him because we don't know if he's going to make it out for the night. And I got up in that hospital bed and I start talking in plain English. I said, God, you no bring me after this. You take me away from all my family and all my friends to kill my baby when I have no support. And I said, I claim the life of my baby in the name of Jesus Christ.
Since then, Aranda has carried on as a normal teenager, but with stents in his heart to stay alive. In 2020, he was taken to the Cayman Islands to replace the tubular support that collapsed. And as recent as 2021, another operation was done to balloon that stent again.
They're waiting until he's 18, 19 because the entire right valve for his heart needs to be changed and also the stents need to be replaced. But right now he's a bit young. They don't want to do that. They're waiting until he becomes an adult so that when he's done with that, he's done with surgeries for good.
It's a heavy load to carry emotionally, but Aranda has found ways to cope and find peace in his prognosis. If you ask Andrew Green, a mentor to Aiden, he'd tell you that he believes music is Aranda's comfort.
I've known Aiden for a couple of years, and being a mentor to him, it makes me feel happy because seeing him playing various instruments and having fun on stage alongside, it's amazing to see how he recovers and how he heals himself, just channeling through that music.
I process it a lot better with, my connection with music. And basically, like I would say to other kids that have like the same heart conditions and thing as me, I would say to them, don't let it hold you back. If you have potential, you go do it. Don't let it hold you back.
His mother, witnessing Aiden's musical journey intertwined with his health battles, speaks of the special connection between his heart and the rhythms he creates.
I can't explain the talent that he has, because he would listen to something and then he'll pick up the keyboard and you hear that coming out of the keyboard. He picks up a song, and if he wants to play it, he sits and he plays with the guitar until he gets that song. And the doctor says, the rhythm of the drum help his heart to keep a rhythm. So with that, I can have him play the drums all the time. I have no problem with that.
The different sounds that come from the instrument when you hold different notes, it's a different melody every time. So yeah, it goes with your emotions.
And maybe it is the case. Aiden Aranda, born with something special in his heart, would turn its rhythm of adversity into a symphony of strength. Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabrina Daly.